Hello, everyone. How are we? Oh god, that's going to be loud. Okay, you can hear me at least. That's the good thing. We are back with Tyrrell United. I forgot the name of the club. JJ, my man, my biggest supporter on this channel. I do appreciate you. I'm glad you asked how I am, which you always do because you're very polite and you were taught very good manners growing up, which is nice to see. But unfortunately today, I'm feeling okay. However, I have COVID. So, yeah. It's been a weird few days. I felt like fucking shit on Sunday. Felt a little bit better yesterday. Took a fucking antigen test. Like, I took one of them that came back negative. And took another one today. Came back positive. And turns out I have COVID. But I feel okay. I'm not feeling like... I had COVID back in January as well. And I felt 10 times worse. So I'm feeling better. But better than I did then at least. But yeah, unfortunately, I have COVID, which means I'm stuck in this fucking room. Oh god, which is so annoying. But that does mean today that we will be doing a longer episode because I don't really have anything else to do. And like, I've watched Raw this week. Like, this is the first time in fucking ages that I've had Raw watched within the 24 hours that it happened. I have watched pretty much everything I can watch on YouTube. And, you know, I've been doing a bit of exercise, which is great, but, you know, there's only so much of that I can do in here. And yeah, it's just a little bit of a balls at the moment. But, look, it could be worse. It could be worse. We could be out of the Europa Conference League. Speaking of which, we did qualify for the next round of the Europa Conference League, which is the quarterfinals, no less. After dismantling Freiburg 4-0 at home, and then it was a 1-1 draw away from home, which didn't matter too much because we already knew we were through. We did beat Wolves 5-0 before that in a fantastic performance. We beat Spurs 2-1 in a very close game. Carlos Soler with the winner in that, and then a 2-0 win over West Ham, which leads us on nicely into this huge quarter-final game of the Europa Conference League against Olympiacos. We are running away with the league title as well. So this game here against Watford, depending on the result against Olympiacos, I might be able to rotate quite heavily for. Give some players a game who don't play as often in the Premier League at least. So that could be good. And why is the chat... Oh, there it is, sorry. Sometimes, I know I've said this like a million times, but sometimes the chat disappears. It's really annoying. I'm glad you feel okay despite the COVID. Thank you, JJ. That's the thing, I feel okay. I feel a bit stuffy, like, don't get me wrong. And it was kind of the same as last night. I did feel a little bit stuffy then, but I don't feel horrible. Which is good. Like, I don't feel like I'm going to die like I did back in January. Back in January was horrible. Oh my god, it was so shit. And it meant I had to miss the first week back at college after Christmas, which was so annoying. I was so disappointed. But, yeah, we'll survive. We'll survive. But after the Watford game, we'll have the second leg against Olympiacos, which hopefully will be a formality. Then we have Chelsea away in the league, Everton away in the league, and Liverpool at home. So some big, big games coming up, which, will lead us into May. And hopefully we'll have the Conference League semi-finals as well. But we are here in the quarterfinals, and we can get into it. Now, I have made a decision for this competition as well. Goddard is actually the second top scorer behind Tyrrell. So I think Goddard starts in the Conference League. I think he deserves it. Kutcha, not a bad player to have on the bench. 5-star weak foot, oh my god, I didn't know that. But that's not a bad option to have on the bench. That's the only change I'll make. Everything else can stay the same. I just think it makes sense considering he has... I think it's 9 goals in the Conference League, which is just behind Tyrrell, so that's very, very good. So we'll give him a run in this tournament. But other than that, everything else stays the same. Oh my god. Well, at least with isolating, it means I have to stay in to watch the Premier League this weekend. So there's always that. So it's all good. How did you find Raw? I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. The US title stuff was really good. I liked the whole Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai against Bianca Belair stuff, with obviously Alexa Bliss, Asuka, and Becky Lynch being involved as well. I really enjoyed Montez Ford and fucking Seth Rollins was a great match. I thought it was a great show from top to bottom, and it's just nice to enjoy WWE. It really is. Quality wrestling. Stories are, they make sense. Honestly, it was a really, really good episode of Raw. Really strong episode. And of course the main event as well was really good. And obviously Edge and the Judgment Day stuff. Hopefully that leads to something, a Clash at the Castle, which I will be attending live in person. All really exciting stuff. But yeah, I thought it was really good. But here we go. Olympiacos in the Conference League quarter-final. A team I've seen play live in Europe. I saw Manchester United knock Olympiacos out of the Champions League in 2014 due to a Robin Van Persie hat-trick. What a great night that was. I was so glad to be there. It was my first ever Champions League game as well, in person. So, happy days all round. Here's Victor Goddard. Oh, Soler. Carlos Soler. Donny! Oh my god, Donny van de Beek cannot score a goal to save his life at the moment. Oh, have we found the new Gavi? No, we haven't, because Donny plays a lot better than Gavi, but bloody hell. Our two midfielders with two huge chances there. We are denied. What a start that would have been. Yeah, the women's stuff was great, JJ. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I think it's just cool. Like, Bayley being back is obviously really good. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, what a save by Ramsdale. Bayley being back is really good. Just seeing Io Sky on the main roster and Dakota Kai, like two girls who definitely, look, let's be honest, under the previous regime probably wouldn't have been given much of a chance. And I mean, according to reports, this faction was actually pitched earlier this year, and certain somebody said no to it. So Triple H is definitely making a statement with this whole feud and this new group. So it's all good. It's really, really good. Bloody hell, Olympiacos putting us under a bit of pressure here. Definitely not a team I wanted to take too lightly, which is why I didn't rotate really at all, apart from Goddard coming in. But he's been the man in form in the Conference League, apart from this man here, Dylan Tyrrell, who's just the man in form, full stop. Is he about to open up the scoring here? Yes, he is. Was there ever going to be any other result other than a Dylan Tyrrell goal? I really don't think so. And Tyrrell United have taken the lead in the quarterfinals of the Europa Conference League. Trademark Dylan Tyrrell. To steal a quote from Michael Tyrrell, apparently. Michael Cole. $12 goals in 10 games in Europe. Fantastic, and great way to march into the Champions League. Do I think we're building to a main roster War Games match with the women? I didn't actually think about that, JJ, but now that you've said it, I really want it to happen. I'd love to see War Games on the main roster. I think it's criminal that we haven't seen it yet on the main roster. I mean, the NXT matches are fantastic. Weirdly enough, the War Games matches in WCW were not always my cup of tea. There's not many of them that I can go back and rewatch, but the NXT ones are fucking insane. I love them. So hopefully we get a women's one on the main roster and eventually a men's one as well. Like, don't just do a men's one because you're doing a women's one. Do a men's one when the timing is right. That's kind of my view on it. But Yeah, hopefully it leads to that, to War Games, because, oh my god, just imagine on the main roster, main WWE roster, and oh no! Oh bollocks! Olympiacos have equalised. Wow. Okay, we get it. We get it. Does he pronounce his name Henri? Because if he does, that's kind of cool. But he scored a brilliant goal there. Thierry Henry would have been jealous of that. That's actually a very good finish, to be fair. And it's 1-1. Well, this is what I was saying. They're not a team you can take lightly, Olympiacos. But yeah, War Games would be pretty cool. I just wish it was in the bloody new game. Oh, brilliant by Hodgson. Hold on a second. Hodgson. Goddard. Oh, crap. That was my fault. I was directing the analog stick the wrong way. I can't actually blame the game for that. That was actually on me. Pont. Oh, Jesus Christ. The fuck did Ponce do there? I did press circle, to be fair. Come on, Donny. Go on, lad. Out to Hodgson. The English Messi on the run. Feeds in the Irish Ronaldo, but just a bit too far ahead. Carlos Soler. Goddard. Oh, my God. Yeah, Olympiacos. I had a feeling these were going to be some tough games. And so far, it's proven to have been just that. Oof, get rid of it. Good man. Thought we overplayed it a bit too much there. Give it right back to them. It's a poor effort in the end, though. Still 1-1. Play it out from the back. But I'm so excited to be back in Cardiff. I really am. I know I keep talking about it, but I can't wait to go back. Is it Maximum with the shot? Goddard! Oh, couldn't get behind it. It's going to be half time, I'd say. It is 1-1. One of my favourite things I liked from the show was the US title, US belt video package. It's good seeing mid-card titles. Yeah, actually, fuck it, I forgot about that, actually. Yeah, it was narrated by JBL. That was really, really cool. It really, really built it up as a very important title, and, you know, showing the lineage of it, showing, you know, Harley Race, Bret Hart, Booker T, even John Cena. You know, like, really showing all the top guys who've had that title. I thought it was actually really cool, yeah. Really made it feel like something, because every title should feel important. And of course, I think I'm about to sneeze. Give me a second. Excuse me. But the thing is, like, obviously everyone wants to be world champion, but you got to make the mid-card titles feel important as well. And that's something WWE have been good at times, and other times not so much. But it definitely made the US title feel really, really important. I remember my granddad would always add the word heavyweight to those titles as well. He would never just call it the Intercontinental title. He would never just call it the US title. It was the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship and the United States Heavyweight Championship. He always added a heavyweight onto him, so... Obviously my granddad was a big boxing fan, so he knows the importance of championships in shoot sports. So he always liked the idea of that in wrestling as well. Oh, brilliant by Dylan Tyrrell. I had to stay quiet there for a second. Dylan Tyrrell, yes! Get in! I thought I'd not put enough power behind it for a second. But we do take the lead once again here in the quarterfinals, first leg. Brilliant bit of footwork. I don't do skill moves an awful lot, but when I do, they can be epic. Also with Cardiff, is that it's the first real pay-per-view build for Triple H. He has a few weeks to build his vision. That's very true. It'll be the first time he'll have, as you say, a long enough build-up to a pay-per-view. So it's very exciting. I can't wait to see what the final card's going to be. I'm really excited. My first ever time seeing a pay-per-view live in person. I've been to hundreds and hundreds of house shows. So this is really exciting. And hopefully they can announce something for Dublin soon after, because I would love to bring my siblings to a WWE show. Because they have also become huge fans as well. So that would be nice. Funnily enough, my siblings will be in Wales next week, so... Carlos Soler! Oh! I thought the keeper had it. Edge versus Balor, I think we're getting the card. Yeah, it's cool because I mean the last time I saw Edge wrestle in person was 2009 at a house show in Dublin. It was Edge and Big Show versus John Cena and Rey Mysterio. So that was really cool. Set Maximin. Oh, good block. And the last time I saw Finn Balor wrestle, he wasn't even called bloody Finn Balor. Last time I saw him wrestle live, I should say. Oh no, what am I saying? He was. Never mind. That wasn't the last time I saw him wrestle. The first time I saw him wrestle, he was Fergal Devitt. Carlos Soler standing over this free kick. Oh, I tell you what, it was dipping. Tyrrell probably would have been the better option, but I kind of wanted to have a go at Soler. I think that might have been dipping in. Oh no, it actually just went over the bar. I thought the keeper saved it for a second. Right. Donny's getting a little bit tired, so I'll bring on Cullen. That's the only change I'll make for now. Cullen has done well in recent times. Anytime we've brought him on, so should be good. He's a good squad player. I do like him. Funnily enough, my cousin, who I'm going to Cardiff with, his last name is Cullen. So that was another reason I wanted to sign him. But he's proven to be a very, very good signing. Why do I keep trying to pass it across the face of goal? It never works. That wasn't one of the worst misses. Jesus, Hodgson fucking completely took him out. That was nowhere near one of the worst misses we've had, but if you've been watching this career mode long enough, you'll know we've had some horrors in front of open goals. Edge and Finn Balor would be great. Oh no! Good save by Ramsdale. Christ, Olympiacos. They're starting to threaten a little bit. Oh, I thought there was no defender there. I thought Hodgson was going to be able to get there. But they still have it, Olympiacos. Oh, good interception by Ponce. That was very, very close. Can we hit them on the break again with Hodgson? He's done well. Cullen. St. Maximin. Dylan Tyrrell. Josh Cullen. Does have a goal in him. Oh, and he gets one here, and it's a big one. And we are 3-1 up against Olympiacos. Josh Cullen. I tell you what, he knows when to pop up. He always pops up on the big occasion. Tyrrell with the assist. Cullen smacked it in. That's a brilliant finish. Absolutely brilliant finish. I think we can make a couple of more changes now. I'm going to bring on Mingueta for Bradley. And I'm also going to bring on Santos just because he's been an absolutely fantastic player as of late. Because I will be rotating a bit for the Watford game because I want to take the second leg as seriously as possible. Because 3-1, it's still not over yet. It's a healthy lead, but it's not game, set and match just yet. Oh, excuse me. Drinking a can of Monster to make sure my energy levels don't drop. Santos. Well, the game could be as good as finished here if we get a goal here. Santos! Oh! Keep it in! Goddard! Oh, it's another Conference League goal from Goddard! And I tell you what, 4-1. I don't know if Olympiacos are coming back from this. Santos did really well to keep it in despite having his first chance saved. And Goddard, one of the main men in this competition for us this season, scores a very important goal. Oh, this European journey continues. Drinking a Red Bull, funnily enough. I haven't had a Red Bull in fucking ages. JJ. I've actually not had Red Bull in a non-alcoholic related sense. Because I've had it like for Jaeger bombs and stuff. But even then it's been a while. But I've not had Red Bull in bloody ages actually. But it is nice. I remember not being allowed to drink it when I was younger. And getting so pissed off because I took the words, "it gives you wings," too literally when I was a child. And I was convinced if I had Red Bull I would be able to fly. So I was quite angry when my mother wouldn't let me have it. But I don't know if that would have compared to the anger I would have had when I realised that I didn't have any wings. Oh! I thought we were going to get a fluky goal there yesterday like we did against Wolves. But the first leg does end 4-1. Doesn't tell the full story. Olympiacos in the first half did give us a game. But not enough to get any type of good result for them. Despite scoring a very good equaliser in the first half. But 4-1 in the first leg is a very healthy lead. And I'm quite happy with that. So if you thought it had wings, you would have jumped off stuff. Probably. So it is definitely for the best that I didn't have it. Because I would have either been very badly injured or dead. So, yeah. Why does it put Watford in the away jersey? That's a bit of a stupid thing to do. Yeah, they can wear the home kit. That's fine. I think I am going to rotate a bit for this game. Just because we have a very far... We're so far ahead in the league. Look, I will put out a completely rotated team. Just because I do want to give some players minutes. And we do have some big games coming up. So... it's nice to rotate a little bit. And I trust this team. I trust it. Santos can go there. Ziegler can come in. Glad I didn't forget about him this time. Magellan. Colin. Kutcher can stay in. I'm actually going to keep Tyrrell on for now. And I'll probably take him off at some stage. And I'll also give him the captain's armband. Actually, no, I'm going to give Colin the captain's armband. I think this is Kelleher's first Premier League game of the season. We've played Ramsdale every other game. So, I think I will be selling Kelleher in the summer because I do have my eyes on another backup keeper who's a little bit better. But he doesn't... You know, he wouldn't complain too much if we don't play him all the time. If that makes sense. So... there is always that, but here we go. A rotated team against Watford. Here we go. First time I had a Red Bull, I was about 8. Apparently, I went into full hyper mode for the rest of the day. Wasn't allowed to drink till I was a teenager. Wow. I can't even remember the first time I had a Red Bull. I never have... Like, Monster has always been my energy drink. I've never really gone to Red Bull... like, you know, I've never drank Red Bull too much, but I have had it here and there. Rockstar is another energy drink I found a few months ago, which is quite nice, but I'm after finding the what's it called? I have it right here in front of me. The blue Monster. What's it called again? The Mango Loco. It is ridiculously fucking nice. As I just spill some over me. That's annoying. Anyways, here we go. Tyrrell United against Watford. Tried a few months for Red Bull, yeah. You wouldn't be alone in that. I know a few people like that, but yeah. I always tend to go for Monster more. But to each their own, as they say. Right. Skip all the pleasantries, let's get into this game. I'm kind of excited about this game because we're using a few players we haven't used in a while. So it should be quite fun. And we still have Kutcha and Tyrrell up front, so... not like we're... after putting on a bad team, by any stretch of the imagination. Cullen, who did just score against Anderlecht. Olympiacos, I should say. Anderlecht is his former team. Mingueta, who's been a brilliant signing. Intercepts there is Ziegler. That's a good ball out to Santos, who's been a revived player as of late. Cullen, who can hit them when he wants to. Ooh, I tell you what. Was not a bad strike from the captain for today's game. Bloody hell, I can't stop burping. All this talk about energy drinks. But that was hit right at the keeper. And it is a corner, which I'm not going to have Tyrrell take. I'm going to have... God, maybe Magellan take, because I want Tyrrell to be in the box. It goes absolutely nowhere near him, though, in the end. Go on, get there. Good man. Oscar Mingueta. Oh, I have such a stuffy nose. Jan Kutcha. Go on. Oh, good man. Good man. Oh, it was a poor pass. It definitely feels weird rotating this much because we haven't done it for so long. Oh, bollocks. What an interception. Oh, there's a gap here. Ooh. I definitely tend to get a bit more quiet in games that I find a bit tense, because as excited as I am testing out this rotated team, it does give me a little bit of anxiety. That's not a word I'll use lightly. But we do have a far enough lead in the league as Tyrrell gets his shot off but couldn't get it on target. I just can't believe I got bloody COVID again, to be honest. I had a bad feeling though last night after I stopped streaming because I was getting a very stuffy nose and I was like, the head cold isn't terrible, but it's not going away. Oh bollocks, oh bollocks! And this is why I got nervous. Watford do take the lead. Tom Davies with the goal. The Everton man. Of Masters FC fame. If you know, you know. In general, in career mode, the midfield teams tend to be... the harder games. Oh, the mid-table teams tend to be the harder games than facing the top teams. Yeah. Of course it's his first fucking goal of the season. Yeah. There's always one or two teams that are struggling that end up giving me a bloody fucking... It's like playing prime Real Madrid. Oh my god! Backman with a good save. He's a good goalkeeper, actually. I still think that should have gone in. Oh, Sarr! Oh my god, that's going to go in. What the fuck? How did that go in? Oh my god. What a goal. How in the name of... That defied logic. I'm not even angry because I kind of saw this coming. Oh, Sarr, that's a very poor challenge. I mean, Kelleher really should be doing better with that. Oh my, he's let that go in. Roy Hodgson, who's about 205 at this stage. But his team lead us by 2-0. And it's a little bit worrying. And of course it's Kayembe, however you say his name, his bloody first goal of the season as well. And they do need points. They are just above excuse me, just above the relegation zone. As you can tell, lads, I ain't feeling the best. But I'm not using it as an excuse because we did just beat Olympiacos 4-1. Santos. Oh, what a goal! What a goal by Santos! Now that is what you call a strike, and it's 2-1. It's bounced in underneath him while he didn't stretch for it. Yeah, it was poor from Kelleher, but I will be selling him in the summer to bring in someone else. But a brilliant strike there by Santos. Get in indeed. He's been absolutely fantastic lately. Definitely someone I didn't give enough game time at the start of the season, but he's been playing a lot more recently. And it's a brilliant finish. And we're after getting back into this game now. His 5th league goal of the season. From the winger who can also play in centre midfield. Alright, now we're on the attack. Kutcha. Ah, God. Half the ball went into the ground in that goal. Gotta love FIFA. Yeah, that's going to be interesting on FIFA 23 to see if... Because I did notice that the pitch looked a lot more realistic. So will some of the animations look a bit cleaner next in the next installment of the game? Technically the last installment before they move to the new title. Jesus, Watford turning into bloody Barcelona here. Ooh, good block. Okay, ref, you can blow the whistle now, come on. Oh my god! We can't get rid of it. We're into the 5th minute of stoppage time out of 2. Just clear it, sir. Just clear it. There we go. Fucking hell. That was actually stressful. Right, 2-1 down at half time. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet. I still think we can get something from this game. FIFA 23 will have goalkeeper fingers game changer. I mean, the graphics look unbelievable and the animations look very realistic, but I mean, I'm sure I speak for the majority of people who play career mode, if not all the people who play career mode. We've been let down massively again this year. It's not going to stop me from buying the game, because I'm just addicted to it. But, it's just disappointing. Hopefully, EAFC, the first installment of that, will have significant changes. Maybe that's the only hope, is that they're saving it for the first installment of the new title, but remains to be seen. The added time, yeah, the added time, JJ, is it's a joke, like. And they definitely do add it on more for the AI. That's one thing I've definitely noticed. Kelleher had to make the save. I mean, I can't remember what game it was in this career mode. I remember we were winning like 6 or 7-0, and I think it was 7-0. I wanted 8, and we were on the attack, and the referee blew the fucking whistle as we were on the attack, because it just reached the last minute of stoppage time. Oh, bollocks! Oh, Kelleher. Okay, he's making up for his shaky performance in that first half. I probably could have just kept Ramsdale in for this game, but I did want to give Kelleher one final appearance, because this might be his last ever appearance. I will read the chats that are coming in just a second. Go on, Tyrrell. Oh, no. Oh, Tyrrell could be sent off again. Okay, thank God he's not. Career mode new things are laughable. The amount of times I'm through on goal close to the box and took the shot and the ref blew and the ball went in the back of the net. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I remember in FIFA 6 in particular, that used to happen all the time. But, look, as I say, we all still buy the game every year. We all say we won't, and then we all end up doing it anyway. But, you know, here's hoping that EAFC will have more improvements for career mode. Kutcha, Magellan. Yes! 2-2. Magellan, I think that's his first ever goal for Tyrrell United. It's an absolute banger. And we've come from 2-0 down to make it 2-2. Kutcha with the assist there. It's a brilliant strike. Right down the keeper. Right down the keeper's throat, I should say. Nearly. But Backman couldn't get there. 2-2. I actually scored a goal and the ref blew, but to make it a draw. Since FIFA 16, I've bought 2 of the games. FIFA 18 and this one. You've got more willpower than I do. Oh my God, referee! Oh, I really hurt my throat by shouting there. Shouldn't have done that. Oh God, that was terrible. Magellan, it's only his second Premier League appearance. Jesus. But he's gotten his goal, which is good. Can we get another one now? Ziegler. Kutcha. Tyrrell. Kutcha. That's one of the weakest shots I've ever seen in my life. That was 100% a red card. "20 minutes left. Still 2-2. It's been a back and forth game in this second half at least. Can go either way still. Good interception. I will have to look at making some changes in a second. I really hope I left Soler on the bench. I've got a bad feeling I didn't, because I didn't pay too much attention to the bench. Dylan Tyrrell has not had one of his better games, as you can see. Well, if that went in from Davies, I would have cried. Right, 15 minutes left. Let's make some changes. Cullen hasn't had his best game. I didn't put Soler on the bench. Fuck. I'll bring on Donny. I'll also bring on St. Maximin, because Ziegler has not really been amazing. So Santos can go up to the right, St. Maximin on the left. I'm going to go Malacia, because I feel like Bell is just too slow. He's another player I'd be looking to let go in the summer. Would bring in a different backup left back. Donny van de Beek. Go on, lad. Jan Kutcher makes up for what's been a pretty underwhelming performance by putting us 3-2 up. Get in there. Well, we've made it difficult for ourselves. We really have. Well, there's one United who are known for late comebacks, and we're paying homage to them by putting in a performance like this. Brilliant finish as well by Kutcher, who's not had his best season, but he still turned up when it mattered most. I've cut back on buying games in general, just don't play as much as I used to. Yeah, I still buy games here and there. I love gaming, but a lot of the games I love are old games, so I'm a bit of a retro gamer in that sense. But I will always buy the new consoles because obviously I love FIFA, I love the WWE games, I love Grand Theft Auto. So like, there are still new games I like buying, but I'm not like a serial gamer in terms of like the library of games, if that makes sense. There's a lot of like really great games I've seen that I don't personally own. I enjoy playing them with like my cousin Alex and my friend Porig. So I enjoy when the three of us are together, we play these games. But FIFA is a game that I will always play on my own no matter what. I think Maximin's offside. He is. It's a shame because it was a good finish. And it would have meant 3 points. Tyrrell's done really well there. Have a go, lad. Why not? Oh my god, I tell you what! It was a lot closer than I was expecting it to be. Was it going in? I think that might have been sneaking in, you know. Backman with a brilliant save. He's had a very good game, the Watford goalkeeper. He's made it difficult for us. Magellan, who got the equaliser, will whip in this corner. Dylan Tyrrell will be there to meet it, but gets intercepted. Sarr. Magellan again. Oh, he's done really well there. God, I need to give him a lot more games. Donny van de Beek. Blocked. Oh. And Watford come in here in the 90th minute. Can we keep them out and get these 3 points? Oh, no. Oh, this would be heartbreaking to lose it now. Oh, not lose, but you know what I mean. It would feel like a loss. Tyrrell, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant turn from Dylan Tyrrell. Donny van de Beek. Can we get one more to wrap it up? St. Maximin. Off the bench, St. Maximin. Good save. Oh, another good save by Bachmann. But it doesn't matter. We do get the win. 3-2 from 2-0 down. Oh, you beauty. You absolute beauty. Another huge 3 points as we march towards this title. Watford will be absolutely gutted. They put up a good fight. Their keeper had an absolute blinder. But we do get the 3 points. PlayStation Plus free games is pretty much my game library. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, lads, what a result. What a result. One step closer. Signs of champions from this game. I love it, JJ. Couldn't have said it better myself. That definitely was the sign of potential champions. And it was nice to give some of the fringe players an appearance. Right, I'm dying for the toilet. I honestly, I was trying to be discreet about it, but I'm really dying for the toilet. So what I'm going to do for this Olympiacos game, because we are 4-1 up, and it's not over yet. It's far from over yet. But I'm going to sim the first half. Goddard can come in because this is his competition. Everyone else can stay in. That's fine. Kind of want to keep Mingueta in there because he's a bit more defensive than Matty Cash. But that's going to be it. I'm going to sim the first half. We will have to maybe change the jerseys. Even though both... you know what? We'll put both teams in the away kit. I like doing that sometimes. Makes it feel different. Not that there was a huge clash, but like... I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll be back in a second. Right, I'm back. Oh, I thought we scored there for a second. I'm sorry, I couldn't hold it any longer. It's so annoying, because, like, you're trying to focus on the stream, but you're also, like, you feel like you're about to explode. But we are 4-1 up from the first leg. Thankfully, away goals aren't a thing at the moment, because then they would need less goals to go through. Not that I could see them beating us 3-0 anyway, but because I've said it now, they probably will. But in a way, I've kind of been glad the Conference League hasn't been as straightforward as I probably thought it was going to be. I still can't believe we didn't top the fucking group. That's something that still actually blows my mind. And that Charles Roy team, oh my god. What, like, that was just ridiculous. As I said yesterday, I'm kind of glad they've been knocked out to a certain extent, but also I'm kind of like, I kind of wanted to play them again. I'm going to give DK a game because he hasn't played in ages. Yeah, Tyrrell will keep him fit for the Chelsea game. DK hasn't played in ages, so we'll give him 45 minutes. Most of his goals do come in Europe, so... This tie seems like it's been one of the more simpler games. 4-1 up in aggregate. Yeah, it's like the Freiburg game. It's like, the deeper we've gone into the tournament, the better we've played. But it's kind of like when United played in the Europa League in 2017. We didn't have a great time in the group stage. Came second in that group. It was Fenerbahce topped that group, wasn't it? But then in the knockouts we were brilliant. I know the Celta Vigo game in the second leg was fucking a nightmare, but that first leg we should have battered them. The job is nearly done. Know about being taken off, but like, lad, it's not a game we needed to win anyway because we're already 4-1 up on aggregate. But I appreciate the desire. Make another change. I'm going to bring on... Who will I bring on? I think I want to give Santos another game. Put him in midfield. Give Donny a rest. I love Donny van de Beek, but his bloody stamina seems to run out quite quickly. St. Maximin. Santos, can we get a goal? Oh, we nearly did. 10 minutes left. Who will I bring on? I'll give Bradley a rest again just to keep him fresh for Chelsea. Mingueza can go centre back and Matty Cash can come on for the final 10 minutes. And obviously we'll be able to make 5 subs in the next FIFA, which is good. Something that should have been in the game this year because you can already do that in European competition, but because you can do it in the Premier League, they wanted to stay update with that. Up to date, I should say. But anyways, we are going to be going through to the semi-final of the Conference League. DK nearly getting a last-minute winner on the night, but it looks like it will be a 0-0 draw unless we can score here. We don't, but it doesn't matter. Clean sheet. We go through. Fantastic. Those are the second leg results, but I'm not sure what the first leg results were. We'll have a look here. So Victoria Plzen are through, Galatasaray are through, and Trabzonspor are through. So that's going to be very interesting to see who we get in the semi-finals. Oh, we're getting closer and closer, lads. We've done it the hard way in terms of having to go through the preliminary rounds and stuff. But that's made it all the more enjoyable. Next FIFA has the women's clubs. Can you do career mode with them? As far as I know, yes, you can do a career mode with women's teams, which is pretty cool. And Tyrrell, of course, I know he complained, but he's got up to 91 as well. Oh my god, Dylan Tyrrell. Absolutely ridiculous. 91 rated. Right, I need to do the maths here as well, lads, because we've nearly won the league. Have we already won it? Okay. So, Man City. Okay, no, we haven't won it because Man City can technically still catch up. But if we win this game, it's 80 points, and we'd be 15 points clear with 6 games to go. 6, 12, 18. No, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, okay. My maths was never the best, but I do think we're nearly there. We are nearly there. I'm going to do a press conference on all of this. Give it that big game feel.
Thanks, guys. Good to see you here. We'll get started with the questions now.
21 points left for you, I believe. Interesting. Are your boys a good bet for a Europa League spot? Nah, fella. I think we're actually going to finish 10th. Unbelievable. Let's keep winning games. I think we're fairly safe for qualifying for Europe, and I don't think it'll be the Europa League. But it's not going to be an easy game at Stamford Bridge. It never is. But let's get into it. Dylan Tyrrell, now 91 rated. Absolutely crazy. Kutcha will keep in there. His sharpness is very low. Bradley's actually gone up to 83, even though he's 30 years old, so fair play to him. Ponce is now 86 rated. I love this team. I love this team so much. I'm so proud of it. I'm proud of this team. I'm proud of how far we've come with this team, and the fact that we've had so many players here since season 1. Obviously Tyrrell, Kutcha we signed in the first season, Hodgson, the future star. We signed Cullen in season 1, I think, didn't we? We signed him in January, yeah. Sarr we got in January. Bell is still here, even though he probably won't be for much longer. I'm so proud. So proud of this team. But here we go. Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, who are in 4th. So they're not too far behind us position-wise, but we have quite a healthy gap when it comes to points. Should be proud. I am. I'm so proud. Do you know sometimes you can just build a team. You know, you just build a team and you're like, I'm so proud of the team we've built here. There's a few career modes where I've been like that. I think the Wimbledon career mode in FIFA 13. The Valencia career mode a few years ago. There's been a few United career modes. And this career mode is another one where I'm just like, yeah, I think the team we've built is just fantastic. But here we go. Chelsea. Their Tifo Petr Cech, who is one of the best keepers I've ever seen, to be fair to him. But here we go. Ah. 12 points clear with 2 games in hand. We're nearly there. But Chelsea will kick us off. Here at Stamford Bridge, a stadium I feel like I haven't played at in fucking ages. Every time I come to Stamford Bridge, I feel like it's been about 10 years since I've actually played a game here. Norwich on 8 points. Norwich, what a team. But not in a good way. But you just know they'll come right back up again, only to go right back down. Just like in real life. Ooh. Had to do a bit of defending there. There's Donny van de Beek. Alan St. Maximin. Dylan Tyrrell. Couldn't feed in Jan Kutcher. I think Hodgson will get there though. He will. Oh, he's done really well there, Hodgson. The ball in. Oh my God! It was nearly an own goal. And Liverpool have just conceded to Brentford. Come on, let's get an opening here. Is Dylan Tyrrell. Oh, well done, lad. Dylan Tyrrell. Get in there! Brilliant finish. Went a couple of games without scoring, Dylan Tyrrell, but you can't keep him down for too long. He celebrates with the Tyrrell United faithful. And we do go 1-0 up here. Thanks to the Premier League money. Too good for the Championship, but not so good in the Premier League, yeah. Norwich are definitely benefiting from those parachute payments. I suppose Fulham as well to a certain extent. That's a brilliant goal from Dylan Tyrrell. And we do go 1-0 up here at Stamford Bridge. It says he's tied the competition record at 32 goals, but he already broke it last season. He got 34 last season, so once he hits 35 is when he'll actually break the record. I wish they'd update that as you do it. He wins the ball back, gives it to Aaron Ramsdale. Another man who's been a brilliant signing. I do reckon he'll be the number one for the rest of this career mode unless something drastic changes. It's a shame about Quaveen Kelleher because he did have his moments, but this season he's been very poor. And yeah, it's not that you need to rotate the goalkeepers that much, but I do like to give my backup keepers games here and there because it just helps their sharpness and their growth. And oh, what a fucking save by Ramsdale! Oh my God! Speaking of brilliant goalkeepers, that was just—he's just fantastic. And I'd never used him in career mode until I signed him here, so that's another good thing. It's not like he was someone that I had ever used before. Tyrrell, oh, he was taken out there. Should be a free kick. To be fair, he wasn't actually. But yeah, I do like to give the keepers. I like to rotate the keepers here and there. And the original plan was to have Kelleher as the Europa Conference League goalkeeper, but his performances in the competition were just not up to scratch. That was De Gea-esque, it was. David De Gea, one of the best shot stoppers in the world with his feet. Who will ever forget that amazing double save at the Emirates back in 2017. Oh, I love David De Gea, man. Listen, I know the last couple of years he's had a few errors and, you know, he mightn't have been... I think the 1920 season was a bit of a poor season for him, and the Europa League final left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths, but the fact that, like, the way people turned on him, I thought was just disgusting. For all he's done for the club, the amount of times he's saved us. I always include him in my all-time United Premier League 11. And we've had some brilliant goalkeepers. Just a second. Dylan Tyrrell. Oh, smacks it in. 2-0. Absolutely brilliant. 2-0 up here at Stamford Bridge. Both of them from Dylan Tyrrell. Donny van de Beek with the assist. He smacked it in, Dylan. Unbelievable. But what was I just saying? Oh, the reason I put De Gea ahead of two amazing goalkeepers, Van der Sar and Peter Schmeichel, is because Schmeichel and Van der Sar always had amazing defences in front of them. Or, you know, solid defences in front of them. De Gea, really from the get-go, because, I mean, his first season, yes, Rio and Vidic were still there, but Vidic was injured for the majority of that season. Rio was coming towards the end of his career. Smalling was still kind of, you know, finding his feet at United. Same with Phil Jones, who, you know, was actually a very good defender back then, but a bit injury prone. Johnny Evans, I liked him a lot, but, you know, the defence was being rotated around an awful lot back then. So, and then some of the shit defences he had in front of him for the years to come. De Gea was just phenomenal. He's been my favourite United player for like 8 years. He's been world class for years. I love David De Gea, and I don't think people will properly appreciate him until he leaves. Like, I'm sorry, like Dean Henderson, I think he's a good backup goalkeeper. I wish him all the best at Nottingham Forest this season on loan, but I just can't ever see him becoming United's number one. I just can't. I think he's a solid choice for a backup, but that's about it. Tyrrell was offside. Because like I've always found the goalkeeper position fascinating. I do. It's like, I think Kasper Schmeichel said it before. It's like a sport within the sport, being a goalkeeper. But we are 2-0 up at half time. No need to make any changes just yet. But no, it is. It's just a fascinating position, goalkeeper. And David De Gea has been one of the best. And it must have been weird for him in the 2021 season, because obviously he missed a few games that season because of the birth of his child. So Dean Henderson did have a lot of appearances in the Premier League. I think he had 12 appearances in the Premier League, or 11 or something like that, Dean Henderson, which is a lot for a backup goalkeeper. Ah, it's a good block. Who's out there that can be the future goalkeeper? Not many. Check the youth academy. I mean, future number ones for United. You know, one goalkeeper I really, really like, and I do think he will get a big move eventually, is the Brighton goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez. I think he'll get a big move in the next couple of years, because I really highly rate him. In terms of United's youth academy goalkeepers, I know we've got a guy called Kovar or something like that. I know we've got a few youngsters there. But like, it's going to be interesting this season, because like, obviously De Gea is the number one, but Tom Heaton will be the backup this season, which I think Tom Heaton's a very solid backup goalkeeper to have. So it'll be interesting to see how many games he plays. Like, will he play De Gea in the league and Heaton in the Europa League at the start or something? Will Tom Heaton be this season Sergio Romero? I would have no problem with that if he was putting in the performances. Very experienced goalkeeper. I know there was rumours that Ten Hag wanted to bring in another backup keeper, but I really don't think we need one. I think Tom Heaton is fine. But I expect David De Gea to play the majority of games, and Heaton can come in for the cup games. But the Europa League is the one I'm kind of fascinated about, because it is a competition we should be taking as seriously as possible, and even if we get a favourable group, I still think we should be taking it seriously. Oh no. Whew. Oh bloody hell, we're giving it away left, right and centre at the moment. Ramsdale with the save. Still remember Heaton's OG performance against United for Burnley. I was like a raging bull after that game. He played an absolute blinder, Tom Heaton. It was ridiculous. Fair play to him, like, it was a fucking brilliant performance. Funnily enough, Lee Grant had a brilliant performance against us as well that season for Stoke, and we ended up signing him as well. Where Lee Grant would go on to play a total of 2 games for Manchester United, and he was with us for what, 4 years? Came on as a sub against Derby because Romero got sent off. And then he played a Europa League game where we'd already qualified, and we played a completely rotated team. We essentially played the under-21s plus Grant and Lingard. But I mean, sometimes I like watching games like that. It's nice to see just a completely different setup. Like, I remember when we played Wolves in the last game, the final season of 2021. The 2021 season before the Europa League final. Tyrrell, oh, good save. I remember, because Ollie would very fucking rarely rotate anyway, so playing just that completely rotated team was really cool. And we played well that day as well when we beat Wolves 2-1. Don't see United signing many more. Time to move on from De Jong. Oh, just give me a second. Good tackle. I'm sick of it being talked about with no new updates. I've given up on Frankie De Jong. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those things where I think he'll play for Barcelona for another season, and if we're in the Champions League, he'll probably join us then next season. A bit like Sancho, where it took a year longer than it should have. But I just don't listen to the updates anymore. I'm just like, yeah, look, I'll listen to something when I hear there's been when Fabrizio Romano says, here we go, or if any of the two clubs announce something, then I'll listen. But like until then, I'm not bothered. It's a shame because I think he'd be a really good signing, and I think he would definitely give us a huge boost for our season. But I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it will. But it creates headlines, so expect to see it until the end of the transfer window. Right, we'll make some changes. Keep Kutcha on. Let's bring on Santos, put him on the right. We'll bring on Cullen as well, and I will also bring on Sarr against his old club. Why not? He's got other targets, so move on and go for them. Well, that's what we'd all like, but I don't know. I don't know, is this where he's going to clash with the board? I hope we see a couple of more players come in. I really hope so, but I don't know. I can't really see, as you say. I could see maybe one more coming in at most, but even then, I'm not holding my breath on it. Cullen. Oh. But I'm very excited for the Premier League to be back. Like, it's a balls being stuck inside, but at least I'm stuck inside in a time where there's going to be plenty of football to watch. Oh, Tyrrell. Looking for that hat-trick. Just couldn't get it. But fingers crossed we'll see United have a good season. Probably the lowest expectation I've ever had going into a season, though. I'd say the last time I had, like... By low expectations, I mean not winning the Premier League title. I remember going into the 18-19 season with a bit of I was a bit skeptic going into that season, but I didn't think we'd end up finishing 6th. I thought maybe 3rd at the lowest. Whereas this season, if we finish 3rd, I think it would be really good. But we do get a victory here against Chelsea. Didn't actually realise how fucking deep into stoppage time we were there for a second. But it's a 2-0 win. Dylan Turr with them both. We march on ahead. Let's actually check as well who we got in the Conference League semi-finals. Something I probably should have checked before this game, but oh well. Brentford beat Liverpool. Oh wow. Lads, the title is nearly confirmed. Very nearly confirmed. Sarr, what's he saying to me? Do I have any chance of starting? Maybe in the next game. I'll think about what you're saying. Just want us to win a trophy. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm desperate to win a trophy, even if it's the FA Cup or the League Cup. Which, I mean, I love the FA Cup. Even just winning the League Cup, just so we're like, okay, it's a trophy. We've ended that drought. Like, you know, at least that's not a thing anymore. So sorry, let me just do some mental maths here now. So Man City are 15 points behind us. So let me actually go into the table so it stops doing that. So Man City are 15 points behind us. I know Liverpool have a game in hand, but let's just focus on Man City now. So if we win the next game, and let's just say Liverpool lose the next game, for example. They're playing Tottenham, so they could lose. We would be 18 points ahead. Yeah, I think it would be done then. Wouldn't it? Yeah, win the next game and I think we're the champions. Ooh. I think that's it. We got Trabzonspor in the Conference League. Oh, I'd love to win the league, because at least then against Liverpool, it doesn't matter too much, because it's in between two very big European games. Oh, God, suddenly just got very nervous. So yeah, I think we're going to go strong for this game. You know what, though? I will play Sarr, just because, other than that, he'll keep complaining. We'll keep Bradley there. I think other than that, I'm going to go with my strongest possible team. Yeah, let's do it. Right, and a game where we potentially could become champions. I don't think we need to wear the away kit. Yeah, no, it'll be fine. Up against Everton. At one of my favourite stadiums, Goodison Park. Here we go. Oh, what a big game this could be. Oh, my heart. My heart can't take this. Oh, thank you, JJ. You know what, CM Punk says something like, oh, luck is for losers. I totally disagree with that. Luck is always on the side of the winners. You always need a bit of luck. You need a bit of luck along the way when it comes to being successful. And don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Deep breath. Here we are at Goodison Park, as I say, one of my favourite stadiums in the league. Because it's a bit old school. Oh God, look who's captain. I'm not going to mention his name, right? Because we all know who he is, the Icelandic man who no longer plays for Everton in real life after not playing a single game last season. But it's a bit strange that we haven't gotten a big update on him since, you know, The Thing came out. But anyways, let's get into it. On a day where we could potentially become champions. Tyrrell United against Everton. At Goodison Park, Donny van de Beek, his former club. Tyrrell was in. Big tackle. I'm always afraid when players get tackled that they're going to get injured. Fuck it, I'll just say his name. Sigurdsson, Gylfi Sigurdsson. There isn't really... There hasn't been much said about him since the story about an Everton player came out. So, oh my God, Ramsdale, what a save. This feels like a cup final. This really does feel like a cup final. It was a hell of a strike. Ramsdale had to make sure he was there to save it. Bloody hell, he's there again. This is why I don't really rotate him as much, because he's absolutely fantastic. Was he onside? Oh, bloody hell. I felt it coming. It's a goal for Everton. It's Raul Jimenez. Well, that's thrown a spanner amongst the works. Poor defending. Ramsdale wasn't going to get to that. Jimenez, his 7th league goal of the season. And we have to come from behind once again. Maybe I shouldn't have played Sarr. Probably should have just gone with the strongest team. Well, that is a fucking dreadful tackle. He's off! Guendouzi's been sent off. Okay. Okay. See, you need a bit of luck. You need a bit of luck. Donny was completely taken out of it there. Game changer indeed. Can we take advantage of this now? Not with passing like that. Gylfi Sigurdsson hanging up the boots. I wonder why. I wonder what led to that decision. Like, there's been certain people removed from this game for off-the-field situations. And, look, I know those people were publicly named, but, still, it doesn't really make much sense to me why he's still in the game. Oh, Everton could be in again. Do not fucking score, you prick. Right, here's Hodgson. Good run. Carlos Soler. Intercepted at the last second. Got Renato Sanchez. Everton have a decent team, actually. For the most part. Saliba at the back. Godfrey still there at left back. I've done a few career modes at Everton. They're a very fun team to do career mode with. And I did say, because I know they were on about either renovating... Jesus Christ. Goodison Park or moving stadium. And as gutted as I would be if they moved stadium, it would make them a fun team to do career mode with. Like, you know, even more so because the stadium would be something new and something different. Come on, don't bottle it today, lads. Dylan Tyrrell. Oh my god. Why does everyone decide to turn into a crap player today? Why now? Okay, we got it back. Donny van de Beek, Jan Kutcher. Dylan Tyrrell. Oh my god. It's just not clicking today. I think the pressure may have gotten to us. Oh, Soler. Couldn't intercept it. Bradley. Oh, does well. Does really well there. And we have it again. Donny van de Beek, who I feel like has been on the ball more than anybody in this game. He's done really well there to get away from his man. Jan Kutcher. Couldn't get it on target. Matty Cash. Donny. Oh my god. Five minutes left. Good tackle by... I actually don't know who that was. Here's Set Maximin. Go on, lad. Use your pace. Ah, wins a corner. Ramsdale had to make some very big saves. In a way, we're lucky it's only 1-0. Could have been a hell of a lot more. Bradley! Ah. Oh. Keeper wasting time in the first half. Come on, man. Come on, lad, says JJ. Well, they need all the support they can get. I don't know what type of ball that was supposed to be. It's Jacob Hodgson. Oh, Donny was there. Oh, my God. It looks like we're going to go in 1-0 down at half-time. We are. Well, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. I don't really think I'm going to... I don't need to change anything yet, though. I still believe in this team. 1-0 down at half-time. Important pep talk. Well, speaking of pep, we're going to have to do a pep on it. His team came from behind last season to win the league. So we're going to have to do the same here. But Everton are playing really well at the moment. So the party may be a little bit delayed. Oh no. Oh no. Go on, good man. Okay. Let's hit them on the break now. Soler. Tyrrell. Are they playing 5 at the back? Oh no, they're playing 4 at the back. I thought they were playing 5 at the back there for a second. Dylan Tyrrell. Fucking hell, man. He's not having his best game. Oh my god, the only player having a good game at the moment for us is Ramsdale. This is getting quite nerve-wracking now. Oh, like this is actually starting to piss me off. They're passing it around. And you just can't get fucking near him, like. I've only made one change to the team, like. It's not like I've made a wholesale of changes. Soler. He's going to get intercepted here, isn't he? He's not. But it's straight at the fucking keeper. Oh, lads. This is getting frustrating. Half an hour to go. Oh, Donny nearly lost it, but gets through to Dylan Tyrrell. Jan Kucha. Kucha! Right at the fucking keeper again. And he gives it away. What is going on? And it won't switch to the right fucking player either. Oh no. I don't fucking believe this. What a save by Ramsdale. Right, we're going to have to make some changes. Right, Kucha's coming off because his finishing has been poor. I'll leave Tyrrell on because if anyone's going to be able to change the game, it's him. I'm going to bring on Ponce. I don't trust Sarr. I really don't. I thought he would have been able to do the job, but he's been quite disappointing. So we'll make these 2 changes. 25 minutes to go. Fucking hell, get rid of it! God, we were playing with fire there, weren't we? Hodgson loses it. Bloody fucking hell, like. This is getting frustrating. We need to press them a bit more. Like, look at the way they're just passing it around so fluidly. Ramsdale with another save. And they get a free kick. For what? Oh my god, to put a man on the line now. If this fucking prick scores, I don't fucking believe it. I don't fucking believe it. He's fucking scored, the fucking dickhead. Oh, why did it have to be him? Why did it have to be him? No, I can't watch that again. I can't watch that again. He shouldn't even be in the fucking game, like. Why have we bottled it today? Of all days to bottle it, we picked... Like, this is ridiculous. This is actually fucking ridiculous. It's taking the piss a small bit, like. Like, you can tell it's just coded that we can't win this game. It's absolutely coded into the game that we're not winning. It's actually... It's a joke. It's actually a fucking joke. Dylan Tyrrell... Like, you know what I mean? If that's not going in from Dylan Tyrrell, then like, then you know something's suspicious is happening. St. Maximin, Donny van de Beek. This is so annoying. Like, it's the fact that it had to be him. I'm not even saying his dirty fucking name. Why did it have to be him? Oh, lads. Frustration. Frustration. Dylan Tyrrell. Dylan Tyrrell. Okay. We get one back. May not be enough. You know what else I'm going to bring on is Santos. Probably should have brought him on a bit sooner, to be honest, but we might be able to sneak a draw. I still don't think a draw is enough. But we'll see. Tyrrell gets his goal, 34th league goal of the season. Donny has to come off. He didn't have a terrible game, but he's running out of energy. He's not going to be able to offer much more. Santos is going to come on and hopefully help us get this draw. Well, we really have to do a Man City on it now, actually, don't we? Making it 3-2 from 2-0 down. But honestly, I'd take a draw at this stage. I can't let them win this game. I just can't. But with passes like that, like, it's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Okay, come on, St. Maximin. Tyrrell is in here. Dylan Tyrrell. Oh my god. Okay, get the ball. Pick up the fucking ball. Pick up the ball. I don't even want to celebrate. Don't even want to celebrate. How many minutes have been added on? Well, now he has beaten the Premier League record. I don't think we're going to have enough time. No, we won't. Oh, just don't let them score again. Referee, if you blow the fucking whistle. You fucking dickhead! You absolute fucking dickhead! Oh, but it doesn't matter, we've done it! We've done it! Okay, never mind, we've won the league! Dylan Tyrrell in the 90th minute! Well, I wish I celebrated a bit more now. I nearly lost my voice there. But we've done it! We've won the league! Oh my god, we are the champions! I thought we needed a win, but apparently it was just a draw. So Dylan Tyrrell in the 90th minute, what a way to do it! I wish I was better at maths, because I would have realised then that that was enough. But we've done it! We are the champions of England! We won't celebrate the trophy just yet. I think it's the last home game, or the next home game, we might be able to do that. What a frustrating game. Well, there we have it. We are the champions. Oh, because Liverpool lost. That's why. Okay. Thank you so much, JJ. You've been a part of this journey as well, man. This is not my victory. This is our victory. Congratulations to you and your team. You're champions and you've clinched the title with games to spare. Oh my god. I can't speak highly enough of the players. Wow. And it was a bloody frustrating game. But Dylan Tyrrell beats the Premier League record and gets a last minute winner as well. Last minute equaliser, I should say. To hand us the victory. Spurs did something good for once. Yeah, big shout out to Tottenham. They did us a massive favour. And there we go, 81 points. We've absolutely run away with it this season. I'm surprised. I didn't see this coming. We've built a very good team. An extremely good team. But I didn't think we built this good of a team. Where are Everton in the table? They're 9th. Well, that is truly something special. Truly something special. Oh, we've done it. We've bloody done it, lads. Oh, I'm actually so happy. Oh, relief. Sheer relief. My god. That actually, I feel so much more relaxed now. And I'm very confident going into this game against Trabzonspor. Very confident. Colin wants to play. I'm nearly half tempted to give him a game, Colin, because he's done well. I didn't mean to say we've got bigger games coming up, but fuck it. But Trabzonspor in the Europa Conference League semi-final. I will play this game. Let me just have a look at the calendar. I think I'll play this game. I'll play the Liverpool game. And depending on the result in this game, I might sim the second leg. if we can get a strong enough result. But I played the Liverpool game because we should be able to lift the Premier League title in that. I can't remember if it's the first home game after you win the league title or if it's the last home game of the season, but we'll see. We'll see. So the changes I'm going to make, I will give Cullen a game. I'll change up a small bit. Santos is in really good form, so I'm going to play him over St. Maximin. Goddard is the man in form in the Conference League. We'll play him. Mingueza, I think I'll start as well. And everyone else can stay the same. I might see if they have a different jersey. Trabzonspor. It's not too much of a clash, but it's a slight clash. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's an ugly fucking jersey. But here we go. I did say this is going to be a longer episode, so enjoy it. And that means the next episode will probably be the last episode of Season 3. Oh, lads. Here we go. Here we go. We've won the league title. Let's get into this Europa Conference League semi-final first leg. Well, it's the only joy of having COVID is that I don't have to worry about staying up too late and having work the next day where I feel like absolute shite. But I feel good now. I feel excellent, in fact. And hopefully we can round this off now. There is Carlos Soler. What a signing he's been. Looking forward to getting a full season with him in the Champions League, no less. But we want to win this Conference League because we'll probably never play in it again. Hopefully not, anyway. So let's win it while we're in it. Here at Cloyne Road. Oh, hello, Ballum. Long time no see. Hello, bro. Thought I would join and feel better. How is the UEFA Conference League going? Hope you try and win that cup. How many cups have you won? Trophies. Good luck against the team from Turkey. Thank you. How many trophies have we won? That's a good question, Ballum. So we haven't had a trophyless season yet. So we won the championship in the FA Cup in the first season, which was crazy. The second season we won the League Cup, and this season we've won the Premier League. And hopefully we're about to add the Conference League as we're here in the semi-final. Let's get into it. Europa Conference League semi-finals. We'll be in the Champions League next season, so we want to win this competition while we're in it. Oh, Mingueza, not doing a great job there. Giving away the ball. But I can't underestimate any team because, listen, the Conference League, as we've seen this year, has not been very easy. We've made it a lot more difficult than it probably needed to be. But credit to the teams we've come up against. And here's Hodgson. Oh, Tyrrell, what are you doing? Oh, we've got a former player, Russell. Oh, I remember Russell. He was the right back, wasn't he? Bloody hell. I didn't even think of that. Ooh, Jacob Hodgson with the ball in. Yes, I missed a few streams, but close to Conference League final. Here we go. Well, as I said, we've had a rough time in this competition. We didn't even win the group. But honestly, since we've gotten to the knockout stages, we've been very good. And on paper, you would expect us to be the favourites, but football is not played on paper, as they say. Here's Malacia. Goddard, can he get there? Just gets muscled away from the ball. I'm so happy we won the league. A season earlier than I expected to do it, and bloody hell did we run away with it. Which makes me very confident about how next season can go. Especially with the improvements I want to make to the team, because believe it or not, I still think we can improve. More with rotational players. Kucha, I've been honest about it. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him. it might be time to cash in on him and bring in someone a little bit younger who can grow a bit more. But it would be... I don't know. I'm in two minds. I kind of want to keep him for another season. Oh. Good save. Because even though he's not been as good as he's been in the first two seasons, he's still Jan Kutcher. And because he's been so good overall, I do want to give him a year in the Champions League. So I might hold on to him. That's a terrible fucking tackle. How did he play an advantage? That was a clear free kick. We were never going to get anything from that. Trabzonspor have kept us out so far. Tyrrell, bloody hell. The only disappointment I think of this season is that certain players didn't get to play as much because when we rotated, we struggled. When we completely rotated, I should say. But the Watford game was entertaining, at least, with a completely rotated team apart from the front two. So that was nice to see. Oh my god! My heart was in my mouth there again. I thought Tyrrell was staying down. Those animations give me fucking heart failure sometimes. Oh, it's a good ball. Victor Goddard. Victor Goddard! Right at the bloody keeper. Bloody hell. It's another tense game. Come on, Goddard, you'll get there. Oh, brilliant by Cullen. That was fantastic. Goddard. Oh, Tyrrell loses it again. It's actually getting a bit annoying. J. O'Connell, that's the most Irish name I've ever seen in my life. Wonder who that is. Tyrrell on the turn. Oh, bloody hell. Also, another interesting thing is that Ibrahimovic is retiring at the end of this season, so I might have a look and see what his regen is like, because I wouldn't mind another backup striker. DK's fine, but he hasn't actually done that much overall. Soler! Get in there! Carlos Soler! An absolute beast of a signing, gives us the lead in the first leg of the Conference League semi-final. After a frustrating first half, we finally open up the scoring. The deadlock has been broken. 1-0. The Valencia legend very quickly becoming a Tyrrell United legend. His first Conference League goal of the season. But what a time to get it. You can see how much it means to him. He's been a fantastic signing. Long gone are the days of Gavi missing chance after chance after chance and then scoring every blue moon against Man City. Oof. Crunching tackle. I think that's half time. It is. Just the one goal in it, but thankfully it went in our favour. So no reason to panic just yet. Oh, Colin with a good interception there. Oh, here we go. That was a very interesting ball. And if their striker had been a little bit more switched on there, they might have had a big chance. Ponce, who, despite being a centre-back, does go on these surging runs. And he's going on another one here. He never really scores from them. But he nearly did that one. Unlucky. Keeper did have to make a good save though. But it's going to be... Actually, Goddard is brilliant at corners. Victor Goddard's going to whip in this ball. It's going right for Dylan Tyrrell, but for some reason he didn't really make a move for it. His Ponce again. Oh, bloody hell. Every time I tried to give it to Tyrrell, it gets fucking cut. Or intercepted, I should say. Cullen, you're going to have to make a good tackle there. He did, but it still fell in their favour. His Visca. Been great there with the interception. It will go out for a throw-in, I think. It is. Oh, good tackle by Malacia. Oh, Cullen! Bloody hell, man. Tyrrell, come on. Good man. Oh, he's done really well. It might be an assist this time, though, for Santos! Yes, it is! It's 2-0. Santos, a revived man, makes it Tyrrell United 2, Trabzonspor 0. Oh, get in indeed, JJ. Dylan Tyrrell, who loves scoring them, sets one up this time. Lovely ball across. For once, we don't miss the open net. "2-0, and I still want more." Come on, Tyrrell, you should be scoring. This is your stage. Dylan Tyrrell. Oh, fucking hell. What was that? What was that? There's Jacob Hodgson. Oh, intercepted at the last second. That's going to go out for a throw-in. Still don't want to make any changes just yet, because I still want to score a few more goals. Here's Tyrrell. Oh, lovely. Don't run into anybody now, Dylan. Good man. Good man. Oh, I probably ran it just a bit too wide, have I? No, not yet. Tyrrell! Oh! That's two big chances he should have scored. And even on his so-called weaker side, you'd have fancied him to score there. I think I might make a change in midfield, alright. I will bring on Donny van de Beek for Cullen. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep Cullen on. We'll give Soler a rest. And Gueita's actually fairly tired, isn't he? I think I'll keep him on for another little bit. So Donny van de Beek comes on for the final 20 minutes. Good interception by Mingueta. He's just defensively so much better than Matty Cash is. But Matty Cash will be leaving in the summer, of course, and we'll be able to bring in another right back and still have Mingueta as the rotational player, which is great. Oh, Tyrrell, bloody hell, he just can't get a fucking break today. Probably putting too much pressure on him to score. It's not like we desperately need the goal or anything. Goddard. 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 Ah! Santos! Oh, Jesus Christ, he took out his own man. Oh, it should be so much more than 2-0 though. Really should be. Malacia. Goddard. Oh, I was looking for Malacia again, but cut out at the last second. Jacob Hodgson. Really want to get this third goal. I'd feel a lot more relaxed then. If we can. Dylan Tyrrell. Oh my fucking god! Why can't he score today? We'll make another change because Mingueta is absolutely knackered now, so Matty Cash can't come on. Oh, that's so frustrating. Tyrrell. Oh. Five minutes left. A third goal would be handy, but as long as we keep the clean sheet, I think we'll be okay. And of course, I spoke too bloody soon. I shouldn't have attacking fullbacks still on, really. Ramsdale's done really well there. There's Hodgson. Goddard. I keep wanting to say Kutcha, which is so annoying. Goddard loses it as well. Trabzonspor will be looking for one more chance. Oh, it's going to be a foul. Yellow card for Ponce. Think I'll make a third change just to waste a bit more time. I'll bring on Bell. Why not? One of the OGs. We'll give him an appearance in the semi-final. Ponce picks up a yellow card though. As Trabzonspor look to pull one back. They very nearly did. Ramsdale had to make the save. I'd be so annoyed if they get a goal, Trabzonspor, because they don't bloody deserve it. We should be battering them by now. Tyrrell could have had at least 5. The amount of chances he missed. But it looks like it will just be 2-0. And it is. 2-0 win here in the first leg. We're in a very comfortable position to go into the final, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Anything can happen, as we all know. But it's a 2-0 lead, and at least it's a clean sheet as well. Right. Now we can move on into the Liverpool game, where hopefully we'll be able to lift the Premier League title. I'm tempted to give Quiveen Kelleher a game against his old club, but I probably won't. Even though there really is nothing to lose at this stage. I think I might do an interactive sim, maybe. But I don't know. I might try and go a few goals up and then maybe do an interactive sim as Liverpool turn up in their McDonald's kit. One of the ugliest kits I've ever seen in FIFA, like ever. We'll have it be on a clear day, but not partially. Partly clear always gives those annoying shadows. We'll just go clear. Clear weather. I think I'll just go up my full strength team. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. And hopefully we'll be able to lift the Premier League title, which means in the next episode we'll be able to sim a few games and maybe give other players a chance to get some minutes. But Liverpool, who've dropped down to 4th, and they were the team that were behind us for the majority of the season.
This is a message for all away supporters. Can you please?
But they could be the team we lift the trophy against. I bloody hope they are anyway. But at least if it's not in this game, we know it'll be the last home game that we lift it. But I'm fairly sure it's the first home game after you win the league that you lift the trophy. And we did beat them 6-0 at Anfield, which doesn't feel like it was that long ago, actually. That was before the January transfer window and everything. Oh, bloody hell, they're putting us under pressure though, Liverpool. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was poor by Matty Cash. That's a ridiculously poor goal to concede. And that was all on Matty Cash. Right, let's just pretend that didn't happen. Oh, that's an annoying goal to concede. Well, it won't be 6-0 to us today. Of course, Liverpool play a lot better when there's nothing on the bloody line. Oh, Tyrrell's offside. Fucking hell. I know it's been a long episode, but we're nearly there, lads. We're very nearly there. Oh, Ramsdale. Van de Beek out to Malacia. What's a good ball to St. Maximin. Alan St. Maximin. It's going to be an own goal. Oh, it's just off the line. Oh. Unlucky. Oh my God. Should be 1-1. Who's in goal for Liverpool? I don't even know who that is. It's not Alisson. St. Maximin. Donny Van de Beek. Oh my God. It's actually starting to get on my tits now at the moment. Every time I fucking get the ball, I feel like I just run right into one of their players. In the last like fucking 3 games or so. We've already won the league, but I still don't want to lose to anybody, let alone Liverpool. Oof, they could have been in for another one there. But like, this is the only thing about this stadium, is the clear weather. Like, it's so bright. It's actually hard to see sometimes. But then with the partly clear, the bloody shadows are even more annoying. That's a good ball. Donny Van de Beek gets an equaliser. Gets in there. 1-1. The champions are level. Dylan Tyrrell setting one up yet again. Donny smacking it home. He's not been the most prolific of players, Donny Van de Beek, but he has popped up with some good goals here and there. It's Adrian in goal for Liverpool. Klopp distraught, but Tyrrell elated. If you've stuck around this long, fair play to you, because even I'm getting exhausted, but Ramsdale with another very important save. It's a good strike from Fabinho. I think it actually might have just been hitting the bar though. But better safe than sorry, as the old saying goes. But yeah, it's been a long stream, but it's been good. Just trying to wrap up this season as quick as I can. Matty Cash, who was at fault for the goal we conceded. Players just aren't fucking going where I want them to go, and that wasn't meant for Tyrrell, it was meant for St. Maximin, but hopefully it won't matter, Tyrrell. I think that's going to be a corner. Bloody hope so. I've got nothing to do this evening besides other YouTube videos. But I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I think after this game I will play the Conference League semi-final second leg. Oh, it's not Adrian in goal. I don't know who that is. Some different player. And that'll be that then. It'll wrap up what's been a very good episode. We've sealed the league title. We're very close to sealing a European final. Oh. Jesus Christ, like, what was that? And obviously then in the next episode we'll be able to wrap up the season completely. I can do a few transfers then off camera, change the kits and stuff, and we'll be good to go. I don't know whether to stick with Nike for another season or go to Adidas. Bloody hell. Because I did love the Adidas kits, and I do prefer them in real life for the most part. These days, anyway. So we'll see what happens. We will keep the same format for the jerseys. Good save by Ramsdale. We'll keep the red and black for the home kit, and we'll keep the green, white and orange for the away kit. Whoa! Mane with a hell of an effort there. Alright, let's just try and get into this half level, I suppose. Because it's been one of those halves. Oh, unless we can put the keeper under pressure here. But no, it will be 1-1 at half time. Donny van de Beek getting the equaliser for ourselves. It was a poor mistake here from Matty Cash. What was he doing? And Jota with a ridiculous fucking effort to make it 1-0. But Donny did get the equaliser. And even though there's nothing really on the line, I still want to win this game. It's still against Liverpool, a team I always love beating. Malacia. Great run. Tyrrell Malacia. Again, it's the same old crap though. Goes on a run, gets into a good position, runs right into an opposition player. That was a foul on Ramsdale, surely. Bloody hell, I thought that was going to be too short of a throw out there for a second. Oh, Tyrrell's going to be offside, isn't he? Yeah, fuck's sake, like. So irritating. Liverpool are playing United up next. Hopefully it's a repeat of what happened in the pre-season friendly a few weeks ago. That 4-0 win. I know it was only a friendly, but bloody hell, did I enjoy it. It was great. It was absolutely great. Obviously we'll be playing Liverpool again in a few weeks. The earliest we've ever played them in the Premier League. So it should be interesting. Because I've said it before, Liverpool tend to have one or two iffy results at the start of the season. So it might be a good time to play them. Might being the key word. May not be. We might get absolutely battered, but here's hoping that we don't and we can get a good result. Kind of nervous about the game, not gonna lie. I'm nervous about this Sunday. Like, I'm excited, but I am getting... I've got kind of butterflies about it. Isn't that the third game of the season? It is indeed. Dylan Tyrrell. Finally! Bloody hell! Feels like ages since he scored. He's missed so many chances, but he does score this one. The Irish Ronaldo against Liverpool, his 36th league goal of the season, which is absolutely crazy. Absolute madness. Rolls it past the keeper. We take the lead for the first time today. Still have no idea who that Liverpool goalkeeper is, but he was getting nowhere near that strike. But yes, that is the third game of the season. So we've Brighton up first, then Brentford, and then the Scousers. I met a taxi driver last week who was asking me, I think he said he was going over to Liverpool. Was it next week, I think? And he was saying, have I ever been there? And I said, no. Manchester's where I tend to visit when I go to England. And he said, oh, you follow the football, I presume? And I said, yes, I do. Oh, just give me a second. I have to concentrate here now because we already saw what happened the last time when someone took a free kick. Way. And he said that he doesn't follow football, but if he supported someone, it would be Liverpool because he loves the people. And I said, well, you should be following Everton then. Follow Everton, don't follow Liverpool. Fabinho with the foul there. Is that on a Sunday playing Liverpool? We're playing them on a Monday night. Oh, St. Maximin. Unlucky. That'll be a Monday night football game. So I'm actually working nights, but it's great because one of the people I work with is a Liverpool fan, so that should be fun. Hopefully, hopefully we win that game. Because the night shift, as annoying as it is to work nights, it's obviously the quietest shift, so we can all watch the game. Which I'm really looking forward to. But again, a little bit nervous about it. But here's Carlos Soler. I nearly lost my voice there. Carlos Soler makes it 3-1. Seals the deal for us. Absolutely fantastic. We come from behind. Liverpool extinguished. Soler once again. Cannot recommend signing this guy enough. Brilliant finish. Don't really want to make any changes because I want the starting 11 to all be there if we are lifting the league title. We bloody better be. Oh, Kutcher with the interception. Oof, Hodgson was in. He's still in here. Jacob Hodgson. Can he get a goal? Yes, he can. 4-1. Ah, we're battering them again. This is more like it. Jacob Hodgson with the goal. 4-1 against Liverpool. Well, being behind now just feels like a distant memory. I was tempted to square it for Tyrrell, but I was like, look, Hodgson hasn't scored for a few games. Let's get him one now. And it's a brilliantly taken goal. Tyrrell United 4, Liverpool 1. Liverpool, the one team I would never do a career mode with is Liverpool. There's a lot of players there that I wouldn't mind signing, but I could just never do a career mode with them. The thought of just even the thinking about doing one is just horrible. And the only reason I mentioned it is because it was a conversation I had with someone recently about would I ever do a career mode with a rival team, and I said well, I have done with rival teams to United. I've done Arsenal career modes, I've done Chelsea. I did a Man City one years ago, just for the crack. But Liverpool is just the one team I could never do. Malacia. Oh. Tyrrell Malacia. Into Dylan Tyrrell. Tyrrell setting up Tyrrell would have been a brilliant way to round it up, but wasn't to be. Never done City or Liverpool career modes. The Man City one, I hate admitting it, it was kind of fun. Now, it wasn't like a traditional career mode. It was more kind of just testing out a few things. Do we lift the league title? I think we do. I think we do. Yes, indeed we do. So once again we celebrate a 4-1 win over Liverpool. Well, I could not have picked a better team to beat to lift the Premier League title against. And they were behind us for the majority of the season, directly behind us. But they ended up dropping off a bit. But we will be able to lift the league title. At least it means we can relax a bit more now in the Premier League games, which is great. And here we go. Bradley, the man who's been here since day one. This is just 2 seasons after we won the championship. We now get to lift the big one, the Premier League title. Bradley, the Northern Irishman, lifts up the Premier League with those red, white and black ribbons for Tyrrell United. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. A season sooner than I expected it to be. But who cares? Who actually cares? Once you win it, it's the most important thing. A great feeling. Congrats once again. Thank you again, JJ. As I say, you've been a big part of this as well. You are one of the Tyrrell United Ultras. Oh, it just looks so great. And hopefully not the last bit of silverware that we'll be winning this season. We still have the Conference League second leg of the semi-final to come, which we will be playing after this. I need to take a screenshot though up next. This is going to be a moment I want to capture forever. Tyrrell United, Premier League champions. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Now once again, I'm going to run for a quick toilet break. We'll play the last game, and that will wrap it up for today. And I'm back. Wasn't too long that time. Right. Final game of the episode. We've already wrapped up the Premier League title. Can we now wrap up the Conference League and get to the final? Well, not wrap it up, but you know what I mean. Can we seal our place in the Conference League final? Let's hope so. We will wear the away kit. In terms of changes, everyone's actually fully fit, but well, apart from Kutcha, but Goddard will play anyway, so that's fine. I kind of want to give Bell a game, just because he's been an OG here. He hasn't played much this season. We'll give him a go. Santos, I think I'll start as well. And Mingueta, because Mingueta has been playing a lot in the Conference League too. And we'll leave it like that. And here we go. It's been an interesting season, to say the least. A very interesting one, but it's been a good season. I've actually really enjoyed it. And we'll be wrapping it up tomorrow. And hopefully wrapping it up with the Conference League final. So tomorrow may not be one of the longer episodes that we do, but it will definitely be one of the biggest ones. Because I know some people will say it's just the Conference League. You've already wrapped up the Premier League. Why are you so bothered about it? Well, I like to win everything. I'm already disappointed that we won't be winning the Europa League, unless, listen, there is always that chance we could drop back down into the Europa League. But I think it's unlikely with the team that we have. So it makes me want to win this competition even more, to have that secondary European trophy. And a trophy I've actually not yet won in FIFA. So that makes it interesting too. Gives a bit of an extra dynamic to the game. The Conference League badge does look really cool on the away jersey though, doesn't it? But of course, it'll be Champions League badges there next season. And I can't wait for it, but let's wrap up this semi-final. Oof. I was trying to find Tyrrell there, but I couldn't get it through to him. as bare as some of the features are in Create a Club career mode, it's definitely given me a new lease of life with FIFA and career mode in general. But it is just so disappointing that next year they've added virtually nothing, oh god, to the game mode, apart from you get a third kit and you get to edit the goalkeeper kits, which aren't bad additions, but like they should have been there from the get-go. I mean, you still can't build your own stadium, you still can't upload or create a crest, still no kit sponsors, so that's all very disappointing. But one thing that's not disappointing is that finish from Santos. 1-0 here against Trabzonspor on the night, 3-0 on aggregate, and we really are en route to the Conference League final now, aren't we? Santos, a man reborn in the second half of the season. Great run by Hodgson. A brilliant finish. He actually scores more than St. Maximin does. So it gives me something to think about for next season. But, of course, St. Maximin is still a great player. But Gonzalo Santos, his third Conference League goal of the season. And it's a big one. He scored in the first leg as well. So he's loving life in the semi-finals. As are we. And you really do fancy us now. Bell going on a good run now, who I might be letting go of in the summer, but again we'll see. Dylan Tyrrell, couldn't finish his dinner in the first leg. But he makes it 2-0 inside 14 minutes here in the second leg. I knew this would happen. The first leg, we really struggled to finish chances, but the second leg, we're absolutely rapid already. Lovely finish by Dylan Tyrrell, the top scorer in this competition. Notice how relaxed I am. I'm just totally relaxed in this game. I just can't wait for the Champions League. I really can't wait. We've had a season in the Europa League. We did well to get to the quarterfinals. We got knocked out to the eventual winners in Barcelona. The Conference League, we had a rough start in the group stage, but in the knockout rounds we've been absolutely killing it. And it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Just got to make sure now that nobody gets injured. Don't think anybody was on a yellow card. I don't think anyone's a yellow away from a suspension, which is good. So do expect us to rotate a bit for the last few Premier League games. There will, of course, be the odd game here and there. We'll put out the first team just to keep their sharpness up, but I will rotate a bit just to keep it fresh. Because at least now in the Premier League, we really have nothing to lose. But I'm actually really excited now for Season 4 in the Champions League. See, that's the only reason I don't want to make too many changes to the squad, is because I don't want it just to be a case of we just storm through the Champions League. I want it to be a bit of a challenge, and even though I think this team definitely can compete, I do think there is a way we could make us nearly unstoppable. That's why I think I'll keep Bradley for another year as the main right centre-back. And I might keep Bell as the backup left-back for another year. And listen, if we win it then, at least we've done it the proper way. But I will bring in another backup goalkeeper. That's something I definitely do want to do. And a new right-back is needed. So those are the changes we'll definitely make. And we'll see about any other positions. Maybe a new left winger, because St. Maximin been a little bit disappointing, but I'm not planning on bringing in another left winger. It's not like one of my main priorities, but it's something I can think about if the right offer comes up. I think another backup striker, though. I think I might sell DK and bring in a different backup striker, because as good as he is, he just, I don't know. I wouldn't trust him as much if I had to rest Tyrrell for a big, or if I was missing Tyrrell for a big game. So I need to think about that. And I will have a look at Ibrahimovic's regen and see what his rating is, because Ibra is retiring at the end of this season. So I will have a look at that. There's a moth there that just gave me an absolute shit attack. It's the shadow always makes him look bigger than he actually is. I bloody hate moths. They're just ugly butterflies. No offense to any moths watching this. Here's Carlos Soler. Scored in the first leg. Ooh, nearly scored in the second leg. Oh, they could be in here. Trabzonspor. Good save by Ramsdale. Well, in career mode, it's always important to have a good goalkeeper. And Ramsdale has been absolutely fantastic. Not just this season, but like in particular in this episode, he's been absolutely brilliant. And of course, as soon as I say that, we can see the bloody goal. So Trabzonspor do pull one back, but I still think it's too little too late. 2-1 on the night, 4-1 in aggregate. Ah, that's annoying that we don't keep the clean sheet, but I'm not panicking. Gives them something to celebrate at least. Jacob Hodgson. Oof, looking for Goddard, who's been one of the more prolific players in this competition, along with Dylan Tyrrell. Oh. Next fixture is against Villa, so at least it gives us a chance to rotate a little bit. Soler. Oh. I might even just sim a few games off camera, because I really don't think we need to play any more Premier League games. I might just do that, get to the final. I can just update people on the results afterwards, and hopefully no injuries to report, and we can just play the final then tomorrow. Make it a quick episode, but a good one, because it's a cup final. Might make the most sense. At least then we get to go into season 4 fairly quickly. Oh, Goddard, I thought Tyrrell might have been up there with him, but he wasn't. But he still found him, and Tyrrell still scores. 3-1 on the night, 5-1 on aggregate. Oh, just start booking your tickets for wherever the final is. I wish they told you where it was at the start of the season. But wherever it is, we're going to be there. I'm actually looking forward to that, seeing what stadium it's going to be in. But Dylan Tyrrell smacks it home. 3-1 in Turkey, 5-1 on aggregate. Tickets booked, says JJ. See you there, pal. You're the assistant coach at this stage. Oh, hey. I could just jump to result, but I kind of want to get to the end of the game. We've gotten this far. We may as well enjoy it. Oof. But yeah, I think I'll do that. Once this game is over, we can wrap up the episode, and I'll sim the rest of the Premier League games. I'll update you on the results tomorrow, and we can just play the cup final. And obviously we'll check who the final is against, because I actually didn't check the first leg of the other semi-final. So we will have a look at that once this game is over. Good run. Goddard. Oh, bloody hell. That was a terrible, terrible effort from Goddard. He's unlucky. Right, we'll make a couple of changes. Why not? Sarr will bring on. Cullen we can bring on. And Goddard I think I'll give a rest. We'll bring on DK. Give him an appearance in the semi-final of the Cup. Why not? Of the Conference League, I should say. Oh, I'd love to be able to go for a walk after this, but I can't. Isolation fucking sucks. I think that's another reason why I've extended this episode, is because I'm just like, I just need something to do. But we've gotten a good length. This has definitely been my longest episode. I'm not sure how long it's been exactly, but I do know 100% it'll be the longest one. There's Tyrrell on a hat-trick in the semi-final of the Conference League. Oof, nearly a hat-trick. Good save by the keeper. Trabzonspor making some changes now. They've nothing to be ashamed of. They got this far in a European semi-final. Fair play to them. Bradley nearly won that. He was unlucky. Good tackle by Cullen. Interesting ball across. It might meet his man though, it does. But Santos will pick it up. Bradley. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, straight out for a throw in. Hodgson intercepts. Tyrrell, DK, who has scored the majority of his goals this season in the Conference League. They all came in the group stage, though. He's not played much football, to be honest, but he's been a solid backup signing. Can he get a goal here, though? DK! Oh, good block. And goes out for a goal kick. We're nearly there. Just a minute to go plus stoppage time. Only 2 added minutes. The referee knows. May as well just blow the whistle now, man. Oh, bloody hell, that was a terrible tackle. But it doesn't matter. Ramsdale can clear it. And that is that. We've sealed our place in the Europa Conference League final. It's been a hell of a journey to get here. But we have done it. Absolutely fantastic. Trabzonspor, they kept us out for a lot of the tie. But today, we were just too clinical for them. They did pull one back, to be fair to them. But it was never going to be enough. And this unique double is on. We've already won the Premier League. Will we add the Europa Conference League? I think we will. It looks like it'll be Galatasaray that we play in the final, which will be interesting. And it will be. They've beaten Victoria Plzen. Wow. Big team to be playing in the Conference League final, Galatasaray. So it's exciting. It's very, very exciting. And we get 2 million for making the final. Fantastic. So, yeah, we've got 4 games, I should say, left in the Premier League before we play Galatasaray in the Conference League final. Let's have a quick look and see who's in the other European finals. So let's go with the Europa League first. It's Lazio and Inter, an all-Italian final. That should be a good game. And PSG and Barcelona. I think, yeah, Messi is still playing, so Barcelona fans will be torn who to shout for in that game. Sporting got all the way to the semi-finals. Fair play to them. Thank God Man City didn't get there. But that will do it, lads. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sim these 4 Premier League games. I'll do it off camera. We can update you on the results tomorrow. We're playing United, who are trying to get into the top 4 over Liverpool, so I might just throw out a completely rotated team for that to help out United. Listen, we've already won the league. We've already sealed our spot. But, yeah, until tomorrow, lads. Oh, what an episode. What a fantastic episode. It's been absolutely brilliant. And I'm really, really excited for the cup final tomorrow. And I will talk to you all then. Have a good one.